Welcome to sports. I'm Bobby Scheppske. The Florida Gators soccer team hosts the University of Cal Golden Bears tonight in the second round of the NCAA tournament. The Gators were knocked out by Duke in last year's second round matchup. Luckily for Florida, they have given teams no mercy so far in the tournament, beating Mercer 3-0 in the first round. The Gators will try to take advantage of this golden opportunity to move on at home. And with that, we head home at Disney Stadium, where Joel Sebastianelli will be calling the game tonight. Joel, how has Becky Burley prepared this year's team?
Well, this round of the NCAA tournament creates a bit of a challenge for teams because while all teams are accustomed to playing twice in a 3-day span, it's not often that if you win that first game, you only have a day and a half to prepare for the next opponent. The winner of Florida and California tonight will take on Texas Tech, who beat Auburn 2-1 just a little while ago right here at Disney Stadium. Now, all along, Becky Burley has said that she doesn't even want to have a bracket anywhere near her office. With a few surprise losses around NCAA tournament time in the last few seasons, I think this Gators team is really buying into that philosophy and solely focused on tonight.
So, Joel, if this Gators team is ready, what does this Cal team look like going into tonight's matchup?
Well, Cal has a tournament history a little bit like Florida. They've made it here 11 straight seasons, but have not made it to the third round since 2005. Now, just like Florida, they're a very offensive-oriented team. They've scored 46 goals this season with 15 different players tallying a goal, so they can spread the ball around, but they'll be looking to feed their leading goal scorer, Taylor Kumo, the ball.
Thank you, Joel. Speaking of returning home, the Florida Gator men's basketball team will finally have heralded big man Chris Walker back as they host Louisiana Monroe tonight. The Gators will try to recover from Monday's loss against Miami, which snapped their 33 home game winning streak. While the Gators will get the return of Walker, Dorian Finney-Smith may be out another game tonight. This young squad will have to overcome the adversity on the court.
They are getting way too wrapped up into this idea and this notion that I let the team down, I missed a shot, I missed a block, I missed a rebound, and there's not a high enough level of resiliency.
Tip-off in the O-Dome is set for 8 p.m. Over in the Swamp, the Florida Gator football team will host its final game of the season against the Eastern Kentucky Colonels. The Gators can currently sit at 5-4 and need to win this weekend to ensure a bowl game. While the Colonels may be in the FCS, they sit at 9-2 in the Ohio Valley Conference and run a unique two-quarterback system. With last year's FCS matchup against Georgia Southern still on the mind of many Gator fans, this year's team won't be taking Eastern Kentucky lightly.
They're a playoff team in 1AA or whatever we call that now. But over 200 yards rushing a game. Deshaun Mobley's a transfer from Kentucky. He's a guy that's over 1,000 yards for the season. And defensively, they forced 28 turnovers and they blocked 7 kicks. So we got our work cut out for us on Saturday.
Kickoff in the Swamp is set for noon. Meanwhile, there's some playoff action on the high school gridiron tonight. We will begin with the Gainesville Hurricanes, who are hosting Sun Lake. This isn't the first time these two teams have matched up, as they have played each other 3 times in the past 3 years. Gainesville High has won the last 2 meetings, both in the regional finals. The Hurricanes hope the trend will continue this year. Some of the other games on tonight's slate include a giant matchup in Class 5A football as Sewanee faces undefeated South Sumter, and 2 Class 1A matchups with Hamilton County challenging Trenton and Dixie County hosting Union County. Each game begins at 7:30. Gator volleyball is also set for tonight at 7:30 in Oxford. We'll be back with more news after the break.